Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Supercars.
Yes, and?
And, so, we'll just set the timer. There was a change in leadership in the technical and rules department, for the Supercars championship. And, they did stir the pot a bit with some of the rules, which in some ways is better really, but to see
What the fuck?
to see the effects of the rule changes on the races, it makes it a bit easier to put up with, because one example is they used to do a 10-second time penalty where you had to go into the pits and stop, and you couldn't get any tyres or fuel to do it. So they changed the rules where you and the other option is also that they just dock the 10 seconds from, or whatever the penalty for time is. They dock that from the amount of time from your end from the time it took for you to finish the race. And you're just jumping on those dudes.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm really screwing the pooch on this one.
But they changed it so that you go in and do your pit stop, and then you can. Then after you've done your pit stop, you wait for and you take the time penalty, there in real time. It's not just added or taken away after the race. Well, actually, they do add the time because you do better in the race if you finish faster than anyone else, or earlier than anyone else.
Isn't that the point of a race?
Yeah, it's all about getting there first.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that was close.
No, I got a red one.
Yeah.
Which means that I got all my health and missiles back. Which is really, really good, because the problem is like I've been starting off with low health, and I've been trying to get it back, but now that I've got it, I can just go. Anyway, sorry, continue.
And to see those rule changes, the effect of those rule changes in the race, the first race of the year yesterday, was interesting because Fabian Coulthard jumped the start, and then he had to go into the pits, and during his pit stop he had to wait an extra 10 seconds before he could leave the pits, and he eventually finished 6th, and so that was interesting to see, and he ended up finishing 6th in the race, which was quite good, because then it doesn't feel like they stole something from him. He had the opportunity, and they took the opportunity. They actually got to decide when they took that penalty, but the penalty was standing, and so at some point they did have to take the penalty. And so to have that opportunity to decide when your penalty comes into play is a really good thing. And so they took that into their strategy, and it sort of worked out for them. And I don't think anyone's particularly upset about that. Some people are really confused about the rules, which is easy to be, but I think it's just because some people can't read. And they're like, no, this is what it says. And I'm like, it sounds pretty good if you just read what the rules say.
Yeah.
If you they quoted the rules in the article, and it doesn't seem complicated if you just focus on it and try to understand what exactly the situation is. Yeah. So in terms, in general, I would do that sort of thing with if something needed to be changed, and there were some issues with some of these things, then I would probably do that same thing and do some of those necessary changes, switch things up a bit, do things a bit different, and try to make things better.
Well, aren't you the greatest man?
Yeah.
If I could do it, I'd do it perfectly. Aren't you a person that's been on the internet?
Being on the internet, yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
You have an opinion on how things can be done correctly.
Yes.
Oh, this is this room, right? Whoa. See that? Look at that pattern on the side. Wee.
Yeah. Reminds me of R182,
Really?
where you follow the pipes along the lines and broken pipes and stuff like that. It's interesting.
182.
Yeah, it was our game that we made.
I remember.
Yeah.
That's an old one. Yeah, in high school we made a video game. I don't know if it was ever actually made because I never received a copy of it.
No, they never finished it.
But yeah, we all had a part in making a game. We had a group project. And you know how group projects go where everyone has a role and two of the people do their role and the rest of them just kind of do whatever they want.
Yeah.
No, I think our group was okay.
We had
Actually,
one
you know
person.
We had one person that literally did nothing.
Yeah.
But he claimed he was, but he never was, because he's that kind of person.
He just stopped showing up eventually.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, that was better. That was better for us. If the person who wasn't doing anything just didn't show up, that was fine.
To be fair, my job wasn't like that complicated necessarily.
No. Well, because I had to explain what I wanted you to design visually.
Yeah. So, well, to clarify, I was the
concept artist.
Concept artist, which I guess you could probably figure out because it's me.
But we also had a sprite artist as well.
Yes, we had a sprite artist. So I talk to the sprite artist. You would talk to me. What was your role?
I was the writer.
That's right. You were the writer.
Mm.
We had one programmer.
Well, writer and I think generally designer as well. Because we all agreed on the basic idea. We wanted to do a side scroller, and so I had to come up with what kind of side scroller are we going to make? So I made up a story, and
it was fun.
Yeah, it was a good fun project.
Even though it never finished.
Yeah,
but
I think it would have been pretty cool if it finished. I was pretty happy with how it started to look when some of the bits got implemented, like when after the sprite for the main character R182 was put into the game. It looked pretty cool.
It was about a little steampunk robot man.
Yeah. And
it was a bit of a Mega Man situation where you were going to go kill all the other robot masters. Yeah.
He shoots a gear.
You did shoot a gear.
Yeah.
That's right. And I had everyone have a certain gun, and it was very Mega Man-ish.
Yeah.
God, I'd like to see those designs again and then cringe at how bad they probably look to my incredibly high standards nowadays.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait a second. Oh, this is... Okay. Right, I remember this.
Mm.
Oh no! I'm not afraid of you! Get out of... Oh no. Remember what's behind this door? Door number 1?
No.
No? You don't remember this? Which is a massive condom!
It's a party condom. Look at that, it's ribbed. It's a ribbed condom.
Yeah. Ribbed for her pleasure. With my throbbing arm cannon. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Hey, well...
Boom, boom.
Why does everything kind of move on you? Is it because you're those are the X-parasites, what are they, Metroidness?
Yeah, either that or you could just be breathing. I don't know. It's a weird human thing.
Yeah, no, but your thighs and your crotch and everything's moving, everything's pulsing.
Why are you looking at a crotch, dude?
It's looking at a Metroid's crotch, the man actually.
Oh, sorry. Ah, fuck! I did not get eaten by him last time.
Why am I looking at his crotch? I'm just checking his standard of manliness. Checking where he's at.
Yes, he's very manly. Good old Metroid. You fucking die, asshole! Get away from me! Oh, that was worth it, I guess. Look at my health right now.
And you gotta look eventually
Zero,
because
zero.
you don't want to find out at the last minute just before you have sex. Oh fuck, I got the gender wrong. Well, I got the sex wrong. And then go, oh,
You got the sex wrong.
I got the sex
Oh man,
wrong.
I sexed wrong.
No, I mean oh no,
Not again.
they're a boy. Oh, not again.
Oh man.
I hooked up with another boy, damn it.
Ah, fiddlesticks. What's wrong with hooking up with a boy, dude?
Because I'm not gay.
Because you're not gay, maybe.
Because but if it's a gay boy, then still no.
Well, obviously. They probably wouldn't want to have sex with you either.
Yeah, I wouldn't be into it.
The high jump and the jump ball. You're the ability that you claim is the worst in the game.
Yeah.
It's not. It's really cool. What's this? See? I didn't even need to waste my bombs.
You got 30 seconds. You're just going to piss around for 30 seconds.
Stephanie, from this point for the rest of the episode, I want you to very slowly zoom in
Stanley.
on Why would you say that? You make me slowly zoom in on Samus for the next 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.